Hi, friends. Today I'm going to be talking about a very special tea which was sent to me by Rajiv Lochan. People who don't know him, he's the founder and also the man behind the Doke tea estate in Kishanganj district of Bihar. So very unorthodox place for making tea. However, he's a very active person in the tea business since many decades, I would say. The man has spent around 14 years in China learning tea making. The man is also on a vision to redefine the tea wisdom from China, uh, and his mission is to continue the legacy of Robert Fortune, a British man who smuggled the small leaf sinensis variety from the Wuhishan mountains of China and established the Darjeeling tea industry. So, without further talking, let me show you the tea. So this is the sample that was sent to me. I'm extremely thankful, or rather grateful for sending me these samples. Even the Dope Black Fusion was sent to me as a sample, which I loved, and I bought around 200 grams of that tea. And this is the Oolong tea. It's named Doke Rolling Thunder. Just a quick rinse. Oops, apologies. Just pouring in the liquor to warm up the cup. And also, I'll be wiping the liquor which I dropped. And then we'll be discarding this brew. Now, let's warm up some more water. I'm using my fingers to count the time. And it is time. And here comes the first sip. Cheers. Wow. Well, there's a very nutty flavor to this tea, which reminds me of Darjeeling teas. Very distinct from its black fusion counterpart, which is a black tea. There's also floral mid to it, which is also very characteristically Darjeeling first flush. Mm, I would say like a hint of chamomile. Brilliant tea. In fact, makes me think how is it possible to get the flavors of Darjeeling tea from Bihar, you know, considering the geography, the altitude. Mm. Beautiful bitterness and astringency balance from the first infusion itself. That is also another thing that I've noticed with most of the Darjeelings. They start showcasing, more astringent and bitter character from the first infusion itself. It takes less time for the leaves to open up. Also, there's a very pastry, biscotti kind of a tone to the tea, which also reminds me of a Darjeeling first flush again. Mm, but there's also like a hint of chocolate, you know, that was very evident in the black fusion. Over here, it's suppressed, I would say, not as evident as the black fusion, but it is there. You might not notice it that much. Mm, yeah, there is a hint, I would say, but not that noticeable. Let's go for the second infusion. We'll be warming up some water again. I'm all in for the surprise. Well, this tea has surprised me, to be honest. Unexpected, very unexpected, which says a lot about tea, because it depends on the processing. The flavor depends on the processing rather than the leaf or the plant material itself. Okay, the water is warm. Let's move this a bit and we'll go in for the second infusion. 40 seconds. Also, another thing that I've noticed about this tea, there's a cherry-like sweetness to it, which is very exclusive to this tea. I'm yet to find it in any of the Darjeeling first flushes. Let's wait for the steeping. It's time. Cheers. Wow. Somehow I can feel, you know, like a lemony, zesty kind of a vibe to the tea. It has that typical citrus character that we associate with Darjeeling first flushes. I'm still surprised how did they do it. I think these leaves are Assamica leaves, but surprised. Which tells a lot about Darjeeling teas because Darjeeling teas are not completely oxidized like a true black tea should be. They're more on the Oolong range, and also, if you say they're a bit processed like white tea, and somewhere between white and black. Also, the pastry note is very evident. I would say the nutty note and the nutty character to the tea is still there. It has rounded off a bit. The bitterness has peaked up. I can imagine the leaves have opened up a bit more, but it's a bearable bitterness, I would say. It has that tongue grip, penetration in the tongue. How should I put it? That's a Very unique feeling when you drink tea. Few teas overdo it. This just sitting on the tip, beautifully balanced. A bit more astringency than a usual Darjeeling first flush, I would say, but bearable. Certainly bearable. Wow. I suppose the astringency is coming from the Assamica variant of the leaves. I'm not sure. To be honest, there's a lot to learn about tea, so I can't be sure about that. Again, a lot depends on the processing, as I told you guys before. Very good tea. Okay, there were just few drops. So I'll be making more infusions and I'll be ending my session over here. Until next time, we'll come up with another video. Till then, take care. Ciao.